All right. So everything looked like it was moving in a amazing direction. And everything was like lining up. I was like, of course you want to get married first, but let me explain something to you. This is not what I do. This is not what I do. I do not come on here. I do not broadcast. I am not transparent anymore. I have not done it in a long time. I was like, so bear with me. This is definitely different. But I know this is like literally, this is not for my gain. This is literally for God's glory, to the glory of God. So that's, again, it's just weird. But again, everything was lining up. I became with child, and me and that person, we were living together. But we were definitely like gonna get married. You know what I mean? And yeah, we were like really excited. And honestly, it's literally only God that it didn't happen. It didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? That something happened to take us off that course, because that's exactly where we were headed. Okay? But it's not what should have been. Anyway, that took place. A lot of different things that have taken place. When this year began, I had just lost someone very, very close to me. Literally talked to him one day, like literally the day before we were, he was actually supposed to see me. We were trying to see each other. And the very next day, passed away. Unexpectedly. I found out via a group chat. That's how I found out. Via a group chat. Because the way I move, no one really knew, you know what I mean, that I was talking to him. And probably like one person may have even had an inkling, you know what I'm saying, maybe two people, of the dynamic of, everything that was going on at that particular time. But I said all that to say that I talked to this man on a Tuesday. He texted me on Wednesday. I texted back. At some point that night, he left here. Unexpectedly. 39. That really did a number on me. It really did a number on me. It did a number on me. Literally compiled on the things that were already going on, the things I was already feeling. Literally, I was like, okay. All right. As if that wasn't bad enough, right? They had a service for him. No one said anything to me. No one said anything. So, everyone, it's already just a weird thing, when it's just unexpected and it's just so like, you know what I mean? But a lot of people got closure. I didn't get that. So just to like kind of let you know the space and where I was at about a month ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like over all of it, I couldn't understand how someone so amazing, this guy was like literally an incredible man. Like literally an incredible man. Super incredible. Super, like I can't. He was at the top of the class. Okay. Like literally just amazing. An amazing person. You know what I mean? Like literally like an angel. And how he dealt with me. You know what I mean? He was so nurturing to me. So it was just like, and we had just had a conversation. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, what is happening? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening? And then it was just like, it was a lot. But I was literally hopeless. I was hopeless. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't understand why you know, this young man actually had a birthday coming up that he's now not going to get to see. He's not going to get to see turning 40. But why am I here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just celebrated a birthday. I'm 42. Why am I here? And my life is in a freaking shambles. Like, I'm here. I'm not even great things have always happened for me. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't been happy. Anyone that really knows me knows I haven't been really happy in a long time. And then, like, you know, with the way things were going, I had just kind of like came to the resolve that, like, this is just it. This is just how it's going to be. That's how I felt 1 month ago. Where I am right now today, literally, I have to contain myself because I'm driving, right? But literally, I'm on fire. I am on fire. Like, I could run laps. You know what I mean? God has literally, it's been like a total 360. A 360. 360, or should I say 180? Right? He has just turned it. He's turned it around. There's my Bible verse coming up. Yeah, he has totally turned it around. And honestly, I couldn't be more grateful. That he thought enough of me to remind me that he did not forget about me. And that's honestly, that's what changed everything. What changed everything is a couple of things, actually. The first thing was I prayed. And I really, like, cried out to God. You know what I'm saying? But, like, even with me praying and, like, doing, like, you know, like the Bible app. I have that on my phone. As you can see, the verse just tried to pop up there. So that's what I was doing. Like, I would get, you know, read the little verse and, like, that's it. Like, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even read the whole entire chapter. You know what I'm saying? Or the whole yeah. You know what I mean? If you get a Bible verse and you just read the Bible verse, like, that's cool, that's great. But it's like, I mean, why not at least read the chapter? Maybe get some context, you know what I'm saying, to everything, and just kind of fill that out. You know what I mean? So I wasn't even doing that. So I was just, you know, reading a little verse or whatever. And I would read my little verse and call it a day. And then, you know, after I had prayed, I was like, you know what? I need to do more. So I was like, you know what? Read the whole chapter. Like, get some context. See what's going on with the story. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I need to just pull over for a second and just get this done. So it's like, get some context. See like a little bit more. Like, act like you really care. You know, do you really want to learn more? You know what I'm saying? Do you really want the knowledge? You know what I mean? Or do you just want to be able to say you read a Bible verse? You know what I mean? So as I started to apply myself just a little bit more, and I mean just a little bit more, I saw something. Like I said, I'm not on I ended up seeing something. I'm not on social media like that. My social media is like YouTube. I am on YouTube all the time, which is why I honestly cannot believe I am sitting here doing this right now. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Like, I never thought I would be doing it. So I saw something on YouTube, and it reminded me of my favorite Bible verse, which for years, I think when everything started to get really rough in my life, it's like I totally forgot about that verse. Like, it never even crossed my mind. Like, I totally forgot all about it. You know what I mean? Like, that verse, I wasn't thinking about no verses. Like, if we be for real, I was thinking about no verses, no prayer, no nothing. I was doing me. And I was doing a horrible job. But I saw something, and it literally reminded me of my favorite verse. And which is Luke 1:37, which is, for with God nothing shall be impossible. Like, literally, that was like my favorite verse of the whole entire Bible, right? I was literally like the poster child for that verse. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have had t-shirts made, right? So I saw that and I was just like, wow. It just started to kind of like wake something up in me. You know what I mean? And like out of nowhere, it just started to wake something up in me. And I decided that I was like not gonna play it safe. You know what I mean? And that there were things that I really wanted in life. You know what I mean? And that I was going to ask God for the hard things, right? So I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him for the hard things. You wanna know why? Because that verse, which is my favorite verse, literally reminded me he can do anything. He can do anything. And he will do it if it's in his will. Like, literally anything you want, like your heart's desires, he will fulfill them. It brings him great joy to fulfill them. Like, he wants to do it. He actually wants you to ask him to prove himself. He would much rather that you just take him at his word and just trust him and believe him. You know what I'm saying? Just have the faith. But he actually does not mind that you ask him to prove himself. He don't mind it at all. It brings him joy. You know why? Because he likes to show you. He likes to show you. So again, I decided I'm going to ask him the hardest thing ever. Okay? And when I say it's the hardest thing ever, it's the hardest thing ever. In my life. The hardest thing ever. I was like, I'm not going to play it safe. Boom. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you for this. And God has just literally been showing me on a daily basis as I have been taking time out with him in prayer, reading my word. Once my faith shot up, you know what I'm saying? Everything else just kind of moved accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I'm spending time with God. I'm reading. And I mean really reading. You know what I'm saying? When I wake up in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Crazy hours in the morning. I'm praying. I'm reading. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending time. I'm literally talking to God all throughout the day. What I always wanted, what I used to always say, like, yo, I want me and God to be BFFs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want us to be like, tight. Tighter than tight. Right? But I wasn't talking to him. Like, the only way you build a relationship, you know what I mean, is communication. Communication. I don't care who I'm in a relationship with. I don't care if they don't talk to nobody else. Guess who they're gonna talk to? They're gonna talk to me. Because that's just how I am. You know what I mean? But I always provide like a safe space. I don't know where that comes from. I think that's just a part of my personality. You know, but I'll always provide a safe space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have compassion. I have grace. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm like, I want us to be BFFs. I have said that for the last few years. But I really haven't acted on it. So, you know, now I'm like, all right. But just in that little bit of time, it's only been a month, y'all. It's only been a month. But like every day, he was just showing me, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm gonna get into this, but he's just really showing me signs that he did not forget me, that he heard every prayer, and that hard thing that I asked him about, that I've actually asked about before, almost a year ago, I prayed to God about this thing. And I prayed, and I just kind of like let it go, because I was like, there's no way. Like, why am I even still thinking like this? Because there's no way. But there is. And God literally, I'm just telling you, he just basically just let me know that he did not forget me. He did not forget me. He's heard my prayer, and he is working on my behalf. So I just want to remind you guys to tap in, okay, to the one who made you. Like, tap into the guy who like set this whole thing up, you know what I'm saying, who knows like so much better than you. You know, we be thinking we know. That's another thing. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Where I am right now, even when I talk to God sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I talk to him. We have conversations just like this. It's very real, you know? And he has literally given me grace, you know what I'm saying, to just get the things out. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I talk to him like I would talk to one of my friends, because he is my best friend. And as I've been talking to him like that, he has been talking right back to me, literally giving me confirmation, you know what I mean, showing me things. Like, literally, I ask a question, he will answer it. I mean, it's just like, wow, we could have been doing this the whole time. But literally, I just want to invite you guys in on this journey. I'll be checking in, giving you updates, encouraging you. We're going to figure this out. Like I said, this is the first one. We're going to figure it out. But I just knew I had to get this out, you know, and just let you know that this is a journey. This is, but I'm very excited to be on it, and I'm very excited that you're here. By the end of it, you know, even as it progresses, you will see the miracles. You will witness the miracles, okay? Thank you so much for getting through that first episode, you know, the first one with me. It will get better. It will get better. The episodes and life itself, it will get better. Because, like, literally, I'm like, my life is about to be so lit. And I'm not just saying that. Like, literally, it's about to be so lit. Like, litty. I'm literally trying to prepare myself for the amazingness and, like, every heartache, you know, the trouble. Like, literally, you talk about double for my trouble? Baby. So I just want to thank you for being here, you know what I mean? But this is my testimony in real time. And thank you so much for being here. You know, I feel like even just knowing where I was at 4 weeks ago, a month ago today, me even just seeing my face on the screen, I don't look like I looked a month ago. And for that, I am grateful. I give God all the praise. And I want you to know this. I'm not doing this. This is not for any selfish gain. Okay? I would not be doing this if he did not tell me to. I did not have a choice. And I told you, I'm late. Okay? I'm late with it. So this is not for me. You know what I'm saying? For me to like look this is not for me to boast. Okay? This is for me. It's not for me to boast on myself, but it is for me to boast on my God. you know, and just to show you, you know, if you have any doubts in your heart, that he is still a miracle worker. I'm the proof. I am clearly the proof. The fact that I'm still here, if I even tell you what just happened to me, since God has been working on me, if I even just told you what just happened to me on Sunday, bro, okay, on Sunday, that's where we'll pick back up. We'll pick back up on Sunday. That was like, what was the date? Literally, it was like March the 3rd. March the 3rd. It was March the 3rd. 3-3. Okay. 3-3. Weirdest thing happened. I'm not even going to tell you this. I'm not going to tell you this now. But that's where we'll pick back up. But just know, this is my testimony in real time. I am alive. Because the devil definitely tried to kill me on 3-3. 3 days ago. Definitely tried to take me out of here. And honestly, if I was alone, if I was not at my parents' house when what happened, I would not be here. Okay? I would not have been able to post this video. Like, I would be dead. I would not be here. So that is a miracle in itself. There's two right there already. So just know it's gonna get better. They won't be as long. You know, I'll figure out my little thing, but I just had to get this out. I had to do it. I had to be obedient. I will get like an intro, and like it will get better. It'll get better. And I'll like figure out my angles and all of that, because right now I'm not all the way sold. But you know, it's not about me. But yeah, like I'm here, no makeup, like just here, you know, because of obedience. And my crazy faith, which is not going to be in vain. So thank you. It's not by coincidence. Have an amazing day, family. And don't stop until you're your best self. And you get everything that God has for you. Don't stop until you're the person that God wants you to be. When you know that you're like not doing, or it's like something's off, you know what I'm saying? You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You not like, don't stop. Please don't stop there. You know what I'm saying? At least try. You know what I'm saying? To like, at least just see like, yo, is there anything more? Is there something else? Like, this can't be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't stop until you get to where God wants you to be. At least try, you know, to be and to do all that he's called you to here on this earth. Like, you should actually be able to have some heaven on earth. You know, I didn't always believe that, but it is possible, and it is what we should be experiencing. And I'm about to do that thing. But again, all to the glory of God. So thank you so much. I will not belabor the time. Definitely got to get to work. But you guys have an amazing day. I love you all. Bye.